Hello my dear children, how are y'all? I hope y'all are doing good. I'm back here to explain a new lesson. Do y'all know what is that name of the lesson? The name of the lesson is Safety and Discipline. Lesson number 8. Yeah, y'all are first standard children, na? You are supposed to listen this. You should listen to this carefully. Safety and discipline. Discipline is very important in our life because we are human being. There should be a rules and regulation. Discipline. Coming to discipline, first I'll speak about safety. Safety word itself says what? Safe. We should be careful when we do some work. Always you should listen to your elder, your parents, your grannies, your brother and sister. Always think that what your elder says, that is good for y'all. It is for your purpose. Never the elders or your parents will misguide y'all. They will say for your purpose that you should be careful. Here on the screen you can see the first boy what he is doing. He is what? He is coming and switch on. He is the button. He is going to switch on the button. Maybe his hand are wet. Maybe he is playing with that buttons. Never we should play with electricity, current. Especially the small children, you all never play with the button. The electric button. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೇಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ switch on, switch off ಮಾಡೋದು, light and fan. Never play with that. Why? Because it contains electricity. Current pass ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. By that, when what happens? You may get shock. Electric may pass. ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಕೈಯೆಲ್ಲ ಸುಟ್ಟು ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. Maybe something else also may happen. So never play with that. Especially with a wet hand. When your hands are wet, never use the wet hand to switch on the buttons. Clean it. If your hands are wet, wipe it with a cloth. Let the hands be dry. Then you can on it. Next, what the boy is doing. In the picture, second, the boy is what? He is sitting on the well, bavi. Right? The boy is trying to sit. That is most dangerous. Right, children? What happens? If he slip, you can see in the picture the boy is being slipped and he couldn't balance. By that what happens? He will fall in the well. Never go to such place where there is dangerous. In some place, in some of the point, the sign of danger it is being given. If you don't know to read, at least notice the sign. You should understand this sign is what? We should not go to that place. We should not cross that place. Next, you can see a girl. What she is doing? She is playing with a pencil. What she is doing? The pencil she is putting into her ear. She is cleaning. Something she is doing. Never do. The sharp things should not be used to your body. It will harm this ear. You can go and buy something else. Do you go and buy your ear? No. Nam sigutta nam kivi market nalli? No, we don't get. Then if the sharp thing goes to your ear, you may be deaf. Never do such thing. Next, the girl, she is cutting something. There she is holding in one hand and with another hand there is a scissor and she is cutting. Be careful when you use the scissor. If you don't know, try to tell your parents, ask them how to use it, or tell your elder people to do and give that work. She is holding in somewhat, she is holding in a wrong manner and she is trying to cut that. By this, you will be hurted. You will get hurt to your hand. Never do with such things when you don't know. There is a boy who is crossing a road. I mean, he is walking. There is a boy who is walking on a road. That's the bad thing. Why? Always when you're going somewhere, always you should be to the left side of the road. If not, try to walk on the footpath. If there is no footpath, you should walk to the left side, not in the middle of the road. If you walk in the middle of the road, there may accident take place. Then there is whose loss, children? It's your loss. Life is very precious, right? So, never walk on the road. Walk side of the road, that too left side of the road. You can see on the screen, you can see in the picture what the boy is doing wrong. There is one more girl who is playing with a cracker. She is burning the cracker right front of her eye. No. While burning the cracker, that should be far enough. Why? Because it is a fire in that. By that lighting, you may lose your eyes or you may get burned to your face. So here, when you are doing such things, you should be careful. In the next picture, you can see there is an ant. The ants, yes, they are moving. They are going. Have you seen Have you seen in this picture? What is the special in this picture? All the ants are exactly in a line. I can tell that a queue. They are going in a correct line. They are insect. See? They are insect. Iruve. One sannadu. Iruve alla? They know they are going in a correct direction. What about us? There are some rules to be followed in some places. When we visit to some places, there you should follow rules and regulation. You can see there in this picture, you should mark the right and wrong. You are supposed to mark right, correct and wrong. There is a bus. The huge crowd is being gathered and everyone wants to get into a bus. Is this correct? No, it's a wrong. You should allow the people to get down from the bus who is inside, then later you can get in. The advantage in this, when the people who is in the bus, when they get down, there will be a place, empty place, then you can enter, right? Or you should wait, you should stand in a queue. Make a queue, stand in a queue, form a queue. You should stand in a queue, then get into a bus. Later, there some people have visited to a place. All together they have covered the receptionist. That is wrong. Yes, that is wrong. Even they are human beings. Even they have only two hands like us. They can speak to us only once. Not at a time. When we gather together, they cannot answer to all of the questions. When we stand in a queue, when we go and ask slowly, one after the other, they will attend us. You can see here on the screen, the people are standing in a queue. That is correct. In the next, you can see a teacher. A teacher is there in a class and all the students are being covered to her. Of course, I understand. Your teacher may be favorite to y'all. You want to say something. You want to show something to her. Right, I understand. But you're supposed to stand in a queue and show your book, or if you all want to talk to her, one after the other. That's the correct. Then later, you can see in a screen, on a screen there are people who have come to take water. Water is very precious. Right, children? Water is very important. Everyone wants water. Even we want water. Even you all want water. All the living beings need water. So what we should do in such place? Stand in a queue. Take a water. Okay, one after the other. But follow the rules. By this, everyone gets water. You can see in the screen there what else it is. Here, there are some things. Whether forming a queue is important? Yes. Rules and regulations are important. We should follow the rules. We should be disciplined. If we are disciplined, naturally the children will understand and they will learn from us. If you will listen to your elder people, what they say, the safety things, the discipline, the rules, whatever it is, if you follow, you may not understand today. You may feel difficult to learn. But later, you will come to know the value of that. Following the rules and regulation is very important for everyone. Discipline is very important. I hope you all got this lesson. You have understood this lesson. Thank you.